All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to start by saying our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, and honors to the elders, the apostles that we will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. This is hundreds feared dead, injured as earthquake of magnitude 6 hits Afghanistan. It says Kabul, which is Reuters, the news outlet. Hundreds were feared dead and injured in an earthquake of magnitude 6 that struck Afghanistan, rugged northeastern province of Kunar. It says authorities said on Monday as rescuers combed the rubble of homes in a hunt for survivors. It says early reports showed 30 dead in a single village. The health ministry said, but added that accurate casualty figures had yet to be gathered. In the area of scattered hamlets with a long history of earthquakes and flooding, the number of casualties and injuries is high, but since the area is difficult to access, our teams are still on site, Health Ministry spokesperson Sharafat Zaman said in a statement. It says hundreds of injured were taken to hospital, said Najibullah Hanif, the provincial information head, with figures likely to rise as reports arrive from remote areas with few roads. It says rescuers were working in several districts of the mountainous province where the midnight quake hit at a depth of 10 kilometers, which is 6 miles, to level homes of mud and stone on the border with Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa region, officials said. Afghanistan is prone to deadly earthquakes, particularly in the Hindu Kush mountain range, where the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates meet. A series of earthquakes in its west killed more than 1,000 people last year, underscoring the vulnerability of one of the world's poorest countries to natural disasters. Alright, so that's it. Then I got something down here, but yeah, so just something real quick. Hundreds died from an earthquake. All the heathen nations that pass on this side, they're gonna be birthed back in the kingdom of heaven and go right into slavery. So their hell isn't over as of yet, or it's gonna begin again. This Isaiah chapter 29 verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. Right. The second Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. You measure the time by keeping up with the prophecies. The prophecies are what you see in the news media. This earthquake is Bible prophecy. They said hundreds dead, man. And when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time or in the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And that's what you see going on. The Lord is visiting this place by way of earthquake. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, see, and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, right? Even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and the end is manifest. And that's how we know we're at the end of Esau's kingdom, you know, and the rest of the nations and their rulership. All their rulerships is coming to an end by way of Bible prophecy. And the rulership of the Israelites, the blacks, and Native Americans, is next. This Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity, captivity is slavery, shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Right, so the nations have put us in slavery under various time periods. They came together in cahoots to keep us down. Payback is going to be what we give them in the kingdom of heaven. And that's why these prophecies are happening the way they are happening. You know, so with that being said, call Allah Yahweh by Shem Al Shai, by Shem Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles that were well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth in sincerity. Shalom.